Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. If you like making money, subscribe to the channel. We talk a lot about commodities and undervalued investments. It's a financial education channel. Give me a thumb up for this content if you like the content, and please leave comments below if you have any comments or questions. I'm going to go over only ETFs, and this was a question left in the comment section, and I just wanted to respond to it because I think it's important. So someone said, well, why not just do ETFs? You spread your money out amongst all these different investments. Why not just buy an ETF and call it a day? Why would we mess with individual stocks? Why would you do all the research and digging in and fundamental analysis into these companies? Why not just do an ETF? So that's the question I'll be answering from the comment section. And I'm just going to go straight to returns over the past 1 year returns for a lot of these companies. So this is the North Shore Global Uranium Mining ETF. Down here, it's this dark one. And these are some individual companies, the ones that I like a lot. So over the past year, they've had excellent returns, you can tell. North Shore returned 269%. Encore Energy returned 1,428%. Deep Yellow 650%, and Bannerman 1,100%. Now, uranium really hasn't even moved all that much, and these guys are ready to go. So you can tell just by looking at these charts that the returns, especially since I would say October, November, is when they really took off. You'd be much better going off into individual companies, spreading money out in individual companies, than you would being in the North Shore Global Uranium Mining ETF. Next, I did it for oil just to see. This is Energy Select sector. This is 110%. SM Energy's up 1,323%. Callan's up 671. Contango's up 262. And then Centennial Development Resources is up 692%. Here is what the returns look like. This is the Energy Select at the bottom, MCF. Now, MCF's not a huge leveraged company. So this is expected. The more leverage they have, the more debt they have, the worse they were beaten into the ground when they were sold off. So I favored the ones that were beaten down the most. So I overweighted actually all of these because Contango has the least amount of risk in terms of going bankrupt, but Centennial Development, Callan Petroleum, SM Energy, they had a decent amount of likelihood of potentially going bankrupt. So I spread it out, but the returns are huge if you get it right. This is the SILJ is my one I'm comparing. I have Metallic Minerals, Discovery Metals, and Endeavor Silver. These are the three that I really like. It's a 1 year chart. The bottom is the SILJ, and all the other ones absolutely destroy it. 480%, 600%, and 344. So from a dollar perspective of what this looks like, so why not ETFs? ETFs averaged 172% over the past year in these categories, which means 10,000 turned into 27,200. Not a bad return at all. Now, if we chose the companies I did over the past year, uranium would have gone up 1,059%, oil 737, silver 474. The total would be 85,357 from 10,000 in 1 year. This is why you choose individual companies over ETFs. Big difference, 85,000 versus 27,000. So that is why I choose individual companies and not ETFs, because your returns are just going to absolutely smoke it. On the downside, yeah, there's going to be downside, but if you have all the risk sucked out of the companies, that's when you go into your risky companies and load up. I mean, it's a timing thing. You look at the technical charts, you look at the ratios, and when everything aligns, that's when you go into these companies. And if you can time it well, I mean, you can see the returns. And that's only over 1 year. I expect these returns to continue, maybe not at the same pace, maybe at the same pace, for the next 5-10 years. That's what the commodity bull market coming up is. So if you guys are interested in learning, about some of these companies, about when the ratios are cheap, what they're doing, subscribe to the channel. That's what I do on this channel is I look at all those things. And if you like this content, give me a thumbs up and leave comments below about anything. Thanks for listening. This is Finding Value.